My problems seemed to start basically once I got drafted and I moved away. There's a strange sort of word that the AFL industry uses in homesickness to describe all the struggles that young players have. And I think to a point that probably at least masked in my own mind what I was going through. Over my journey, I sort of stuck with that idea that homesickness was the cause, and when I moved back to Melbourne, the issue seemed to follow me back, which was hard to deal with because I didn't understand why this homesickness hadn't been cured by moving back to Melbourne. I'd been seeing the psych throughout 2016, and I think it was through that time that I realised that there was some things going on that weren't quite normal. I had quite a big bout of insomnia, spent about 6 weeks where I barely slept at all, and that's sort of where I had my biggest issues with anxiety and depression. I couldn't physically operate anymore. On that lack of sleep, I was getting injured and I couldn't train, I couldn't concentrate. I remember being in the gym and I'd walk over to my program, look at what I had to do next, take 3 steps and have forgotten it already. So my memory was severely compromised. Trying to manage that whilst playing footy at the same time was near impossible. So once I took that time off, the 5 or 6 weeks that I took in 2017, it gave me a good chance to get on top of a few things and sort of make some progress. But when you're trying to align both footy and quite severe mental health issues at the same time, it gets pretty difficult. The decision to step away had really nothing to do with mental health. I think since then I sort of have changed a lot of things in my life. I've implemented practices that I follow sort of on a weekly basis and have made it out the other side, and since 2017 had a really good run. I had really no idea, and the lack of education probably cost me. Kids as young as 15 or earlier need to start learning so that when challenges come in their life they know how to deal with it. I know some people have had issues sharing that they're going through challenges, but I would always encourage people to understand that for the most part everyone around you is having some sort of issue in this area, and people will be very sympathetic and understanding of any challenges you're going through, and I think they'll be really supportive. Over my journey I got more and more aware that footy wasn't really my ideal industry to be involved with. I'm super comfortable. I've had some really positive changes since I finished up, and I'm back at uni, I'm playing a bit of footy locally, and I got engaged, so all things are going really well.